In this session, we're going to be looking at scheduling to YouTube, which is similar to Facebook but different. So I'm going to go through it step by step and tell you what you should do and why you should do it to have a successful YouTube schedule broadcast. There are differences, and I'll go through those so you know what they are. Two differences to begin with. If I bring that up on screen and take off my branding, because we don't need that during this demonstration, so take that off. There are two things. First of all, we know that if you set a broadcast for 10 o'clock on Facebook, you have to go live by 10:10. This is not true on YouTube. As soon as you create a broadcast, you can go live. You can go live before the time, you can go live at the time, you can go live 20 minutes late, you can go live 20 hours late, you can go live 20 days late. In other words, the YouTube broadcast is there for as long as you need it, and if you need to alter the date and time, you can, but it's going to stay there until you actually delete it, which means that you've got a lot more flexibility broadcasting on YouTube. Now, why should you go on YouTube? Well, first of all, it's better quality in terms of the video and the audio, and there is, believe it or not, as I've proven over the last 3 months, an audience over there who go there to watch live video. And I never tire of saying that YouTube is the world's second largest search engine and is owned by Google, who have the world's largest search engine. So in terms of getting your business found, there is no better place to do it than YouTube. Anyway, that said, let's go on with actually scheduling a YouTube show, and I'm going to set the destination, and I'm going to set a destination to YouTube. Now, what happens next is that I have to give authorization to YouTube for the account and the channel that the broadcast is going to go out on, and press allow. Now, there are no untoward settings in the terms and conditions, so it is safe to allow it. And it will come back, and we're now ready to go live on YouTube. If you just want to go live, then you can type in a show title, description, press save, and you're done. Okay. If you want to schedule a show, then you click the schedule button, and that comes up with the date and time as you know it from Facebook. And I'm going to go live on the 21st, and I'm going to zoom down until we get to 4 p.m. So this YouTube broadcast is a real live broadcast. It's scheduled for 4 p.m. on the 21st of February. I then need a graphic, and if I pick a graphic and I want to pick it from, hopefully I'll find it. I've actually found the graphic now, so I'm going to open it, and the graphic goes into place, and that's myself and Matt. We'll be live on Friday at 4 p.m. Now, again, a bit of preparation. Here's the last broadcast that we did, and last one was to Facebook. This week we're actually going live on YouTube, so I'm going to copy the description, come back here, and I'm going to put in the description, and Stephen, I could spell, Stephen and Matt is the simple title of the show. So let's just go through that again. I authorize YouTube, I press the schedule, I set the time, okay, and by authorizing YouTube, I'm actually setting the channel it's going live on. So if you've got several YouTube channels, it's when you do the authorization that you actually choose which channel you're going to go live on. I then put the stream title and description in, and I then put the picture on. So all that is standard. Now, next thing on YouTube is that we can actually set a video as public, which means that everybody can see it, and as soon as we actually post this, it will be visible to everybody as a scheduled broadcast, and it will give them the scheduled time. So this is a great way of advertising that you're actually going live particular time, because people will be able to see it on YouTube. It will be searchable, and well, that's got to be a help. The second thing you can do is make it private. Now, private gives you total control. Only you can see it. And until you actually change the status of the broadcast, it will stay private. Then the final one is unlisted. Now, unlisted means that people without the link cannot see it. If you give the link to someone, they can watch the video. So if you're worried about a particular aspect of the video or you want to check something out, then you can give the link to somebody and they can actually watch the video. The other thing that will happen, if you're not aware of it, is that if you put a video as unlisted, then people who are subscribed to your channel will get notification of it. Be aware of that. Right, okay, that said, I'm going to set it to public and I'm going to save. Oh, quick check. Make sure the date and time are right. Make sure the picture is right. Make sure the title and description are right. And then press save. And we get a message at the top of the screen saying this broadcast will start on the 21st of February at 4 o'clock. That's it. But it's only half the story on YouTube, and I'll do another lecture about what you should be doing after you've created a YouTube video, because there is work that you can do to ensure more people watch you on the live broadcast and more people find you after the broadcast. And that's in terms of adding SEO tags, in terms of editing the description, because you've got more text you can actually use on YouTube, and you can, not before the show but immediately after the show, you can add cards and you can add a call to action. Talking of call to action, YouTube, you should be using a call to action in the text you actually put. I should have done that. I should have given a link for people to go to. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. You can go and edit it afterwards, but that's the video on YouTube. And if I go now to my streams, these are a list of my streams, and you can see the Facebook one I did earlier, and here's the YouTube one. Now, to access the broadcast center for that particular broadcast, all I need to do is press Open Broadcast Studio, and that opens the studio which is associated with this broadcast. As soon as you schedule the broadcast, BeLive sets it aside and says, okay, that is ready to use when it's needed. You can go in anytime, you can edit it before you go live, and it's just easier to do. But it also gives you a direct link to the post on YouTube, and it's going to open a YouTube page, and there you see the image that I chose, and you see the title that I've got, and you see the date that it's actually scheduled for. Now I can use the link that is at the top of the page there to share this out before the broadcast. So I could write a blog, I can even post it on Facebook, I can post it on Instagram, Twitter. In fact, anywhere you've got a social presence, you can use that link before the event and say, we will be live on the 21st at 4 p.m, come and join us. And it's as simple as that. Now I'm looking forward to this one because Matt has not been live on YouTube before, so it's going to be a good broadcast. So in summary then, setting up for YouTube, you need to go and authorize YouTube, select the channel you want to go on. You need to say that it's a scheduled broadcast, then select the date and time, choose an image, set the description, and set a title. All of those are transferred across to YouTube, ready to go live, and that's waiting to go live in 45 hours. And I can share that out. Matt can share that out. And that's what it is. That's scheduling on YouTube. I'll see you in the next lecture.